So let's see if it's hit Facebook yet. I don't think that it has. It's a little bit slow on Facebook. I don't know why. Let's see if YouTube's up. YouTube is not up. Okay. Well, in a minute it will be. Let's see. Live. Yep. Okay, YouTube is up. Let's grab that. And let's see if Facebook is up now. Hopefully it is, and that will take care of that. Yes, it is. So grab this link. Let's put those in the chats, and then we should be ready to get started. Alright, that should be everything. So as you come in, make sure you say hi so that I know that you're here, and I know the chat's working, because sometimes it doesn't. We will hope that today is not one of those days, but it does happen. If any of you do not have your own Facebook account, or you know somebody who doesn't have a Facebook account and would like to watch, we do have the YouTube channel available for you, and you are able to comment as long as you have a YouTube account. It will allow you to comment on there and claim things. So I don't think we have any long necklaces today, so we'll leave her up a little bit closer. Hi, Lo. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't even know what day it is, so that's the hazards of the Circuit Overseer's visit. I can never remember what day it is. So I was thinking that, you know, Max has gone to a meeting tonight, and it was going to be a quiet night at home by myself. And it is not, because I have a show. And I almost forgot. So at least we got that taken care of. So I think everything we have tonight, we do have duplicates of. If we don't, for some reason, it may be a bracelet or two, and I will let you know that we do not have duplicates of that one. It's the only one, so that we make sure that not too many people claim it. Sorry, I'm just waking up. I took a nap, and I don't think I'm fully awakened yet. I'm not sure I'm going to. Alright, so we've got bracelets, we've got earrings, and we have short necklaces tonight. So that is what we're going to be looking at. Again, mostly things that have duplicates available. So we will go ahead and get started. Let me see. I'm just going to check the calendar really quick. I think next week is... we will be able to have a Friday show, but we will not have a Sunday show because Caitlin is moving, and we need to help her move all her stuff to her new apartment. So we'll have a Friday show, but no Sunday show. Hello, Shannon. How are you? The whole gang's there. You got a full house, right? So as I was saying, next week we will have a Friday show, but not a Sunday show, because we are helping Caitlin and Roman move. They got a different apartment because their rent was going up too much, and so we got to help them get moved into that. All right, we are ready to get started, I believe. Our first item tonight is a stretchy bracelet. This is called Roaring Rose. There we go. Now you'll be able to see why that is called Roaring Rose. We have the roses in the center, dot motif around the outside. These are teardrops. This does stretch in between each of those pieces, so it's going to adjust to fit your wrist. I do only have one of these left, so this is the last one. Roaring Rose in silver is number 101 tonight. Number 102. And I actually have a matching necklace available for these. I didn't get it out tonight, but this is Fancy First in silver. So the silver is these gray pearls. They're a very light gray. They have some white rhinestones mixed in, so you've got a little of the shine and the sparkle. This is the length and size. We have 2 pairs of these. So Fancy First in silver, hello Kim, is number 102. 2 of those available, and if you want the matching necklace, make sure you let me know. Let's see, what's next? Number 103, Working Oval Time in black. So this is the off black metal. All of our little pieces are ovals, so we have these flattened polished ovals, and then we have the more ring type ovals, the open ovals, in a larger and a smaller size. Our earrings are even little ovals. This is the length of this necklace. This is a nice kind of a basic piece you could wear with just about anything. This is just a little bit above the collar right now, so with the 2-inch extension, it is going to come just underneath the collar, right about there. So it'll be just past mid-chest. This is Working Oval Time, and that is in the black metal. It is number 103. So it is cool here this weekend. I went out this morning, and it was chilly outside. I told Max I almost need my jacket at this point, which is crazy because I'm always hot. But it was like 50 degrees this morning, 52 when we went out for our route, and then still when we went out for service it was still quite warm, or quite cool. This is Don't Get Bent Out of Shape in silver. I have 2 of these. This is a choker length necklace, which means we have extra extension on it. It's a snake chain, and then it has the brushed and hammered textures on those silver squares and circles. Mostly brushed. Some of those circles have a little bit of hammering on them and makes them a little bit different. So this one is a true choker in that it does sit around the base of the neck if you don't put the extension with it. It never sits evenly on her because she has a stiff neck. But with the extra extension, you're going to be able to get it down about here. This is going to be an upper chest necklace, obviously. Fits nice in the V-necks. Your button downs that you leave the top button open on. I like that it's up here closer to your throat where it's actually going to show in those openings. So this is Don't Get Bent Out of Shape in silver, and we do have 2 of those. It is number 104. Let's see if my camera can focus. I don't think it focuses any better than I do, so that should be fun. Next piece, we have 2 of these. Charming Candidate in gold. So, little gold hearts, puffy hearts, and outline hearts. There, you can see them a little bit better now. And then the rest of it is the white pearly beads all the way around the back side. This is a stretchy bracelet. Oh! Now there's only one, because I broke that one. Figures. Alright, so now we only have one. But you get the idea. Here's the rest of the bracelet, now that I broke it. Number 105 for the remaining bracelet. Now I'm going to have to clean up pearls on my floor. This is why I don't do seed beads for myself usually, because I tend to be a little rough with things and they will fall apart. So try not to do that. It's going to be one of those days. I think I should have had wine before the show. Crimped Couture in gold. So these I have 2 of. This is a post earring. Gold on the top, black on the bottom. And you can see they have that crimped pattern in them. This is the length and size. Always nice when you want that gold and black to go together. So these are Crimped Couture in gold. 2 of them available. Number 106. That poor bracelet. Hello, Aunt Dora. You missed watching me break the bracelet. It's been that kind of day. Right on live shows too. Let's see, Sliding Splendor in black. So this has the black polished leather cords. These are the pieces that are on the necklace. So we have, I call these like fingerprint pieces because it kind of looks like somebody's fingerprint with swirls in it. And then we have the oval pieces that have the oval rhinestones in them so that you have that little bit of shine. It is not going to lay well on the mannequin, but we'll give it our best shot. There we go. So it is up above the collar. Let's give it a second to focus because it's not doing well. Wake up, camera. Alright, it's a little bit better. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to come down to mid-chest, so it'll be right about there. This one is Sliding Splendor. This is in black, and it is number 107. We have 2 of those. $108. Some of our tiny hoops. These are the hexagon. They're in gold. So these are about 1/2 inch, called hot hexagons in gold. This is the length, so this size. Hello, Ruth. Sorry, the weed pollen is really high right now, and it keeps making me have a tickle in my throat. Hot hexagons in gold. These are going to be number 108. Wait, 3 pairs of those. Hopefully that'll be the only time I have to cough during this show. I keep my water right here. My throat is very tickly. Next up, we have another stretchy bracelet. I just have one of these left. This is called Industrial Influencer. It is in rose gold. So these little coin-shaped pieces, they are polished. It's going to stretch in between each one of those to adjust to fit your wrist. So one of these left. This is going to be number 109. Number 110. Another black metal piece. This is Urban Orbit in black. Again, the off black. We have oval shaped links. They're all nesting inside of each other. So we've got 2 links, and then they're joined by 2 links, so pairs. This is the length of this necklace, so it is just a little bit above the collar. You hardly have a voice, Ruth. That makes me feel better because it's been driving me crazy. My eyes itch and my nose tickles and I cough. I've got that tickle right like here in my throat. It's awful. With the extension, it is going to sit down to about here, so that'll be about mid-chest, just a little bit below it. I do have 2 of these. So this is Urban Orbit, and it is number 110. I am ready for it to freeze, not because I like the cold, but because it needs to kill all these weeds and the bugs and all the stuff that we have left over from summer, so that we all can survive the rest of the year. I think it's probably ragweed that's bothering most people right now. It tends to be a very common allergen. Alright, basically Baltic in silver. So these are ovals with little cutouts or punch outs that make a design. This is the length. Let's see, make it all lay flat. There we go. I have this one myself in the black, and I really like it. It's a pretty basic piece. So it is a little bit above the collar, which means when you use the extension, it's going to come down to about right here, which is going to be about mid-chest. So we have basically Baltic in silver, and you see the earrings are the same thing. So good earrings on this one. Number 111. We have 2 of those. Number 112. I have one of these bracelets. This is called Tyrant Treasure in black. This is the adjustable clasp, so it has the lobster clasp with the extension like the necklaces. This has black metal and silver metal. So 3 strands of chain. You can see 2 are silver and 1 is black. And then the white rhinestones in the black metal along the front. So this is basically what it would look like on your wrist. So Tyrant Treasure in black is going to be number 112. Let's see, number 113. What do we have next? Lots of earrings and bracelets and necklaces. There's some longer earrings. Let me get these laying right. This is called Head to Toe Dazzle in silver. These are pieces of snake chain. Looks like there's 6 strands in each one, coming off of a little bar at the top that does have a post behind it. So they're going to hang down about here. So you can see they're down in the shoulder area for those who like the longer earrings. You can put these with your snake chain necklaces. So Head to Toe Dazzle in silver, we have 2 of. It is number 113. Let's see, number 114. Another silver piece. This is a choker length necklace, which means we're going to have extra extension. It's also kind of turned around backwards in the tag, so let me fix that a little bit so that you can see. These have those hematite rhinestones. These are the mirrored type, so you can see they're not transparent. And then little rings that have the dot motif in there. Those are alternating all the way around. This is the length, so it is going to sit here. It's a little bit looser than the other one, so it's probably going to sit down toward the bottom of the throat right here. With the extra extension, it's going to sit about here. So again, short length necklace, but good for those V-tops or the button-ups where you leave 1 or 2 of the buttons undone. So rhinestone rollout in silver. We have 2 of these left. This one is number 114. Let's see, let's put it over there. Did anybody do anything fun this week? I didn't do much. Didn't do a whole lot. Had to talk to the surgeon on Wednesday, so I didn't really do anything on Wednesday. I started painting Daniel's old room. So he's moved into Caitlin's room. Started painting in there. Max laid the laminate, so it's looking good in there. I just need to paint the rest of the walls now. Druzy Demand in silver. So druzy is this kind of chopped up rock look. That's what they call that, druzy. So silver, this is gray, and this is shades of blue in the teardrop. So pretty cool looking. This is the length. So it is a short length necklace right now. And with the extension, it is going to sit down to the collar. It's going to sit right about here. Let's see if we can make the camera focus. It doesn't like me today. It's just one of those things. Alright, so we have Druzy Demand in silver. We have the CO Visit 2, number 115. So I was out yesterday and today, which probably is not helping the allergies because you're outside. So maybe they'll die down next week after I can stay in a little bit more. So that's been my week. Wednesday, the surgeon. Thursday and Friday, service. Tomorrow will be service and the Pioneer meeting. And then, of course, Sunday we'll have our meeting again. Alright, I don't know what I did with the tag for this one. It fell off when I moved the hinge. And I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. It's old-fashioned something. But this is in the antiqued copper. This is a hinged bracelet, so you can see it's going to slide closed right there behind those rhinestones. So it's kind of going to hide back there. That hinge is in the back. And then we've got white rhinestones in a cluster up front. Teardrops, round, and then that emerald cut right there in the center. I do only have one of these left. It is number 116. Whatever its name is, it's 116. Number 117. This is one of our blockbuster necklaces, so this is available all the time. So I forget to show these a lot. So I pull this one out. This is called Global Glamour in silver. So these are also the hematite rhinestones, but you can see they're transparent. You can see through them. They have a hammered silver frame around the outside. Those earrings are just smaller versions of the necklace pieces. You had yours on Wednesday night. You know, we have had ours on Saturday afternoons for like the last 13 years. We did have one time that was on a meeting night, and they had it earlier before the meeting. And then we turned around and went to the meeting. And that was kind of hard because we had the kids and they needed to eat. So I ended up not being able to go to that one. Max went to it by himself. But I do like the Saturday afternoon. We get done with our morning and then we sit down and we have an hour meeting. Alright, so this one is right here in the middle of the chest already. With the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to come down here to be just above the bust. Now this one I can reorder. So we have as many as we need. I think I've got 3 on hand and I can order more. This is Global Glamour in silver. And it is going to be number 117. Number 118, Shiny Copper. Linked up luminosity in copper. So we have both round links, oval links, and then we've got a few that are like square, rounded squares. Just one on a random night. You know, Wednesday night wouldn't be so bad. I think because we don't have anything else that night. Tonight is the elders meeting, so Max is going anyway. This is the length. So it is down here at the collar and just below, and with the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to sit down here to the bust. Just above the bust. We have 3 of these. This is Linked Up Luminosity. It is in the shiny New Penny Copper. And it is number 118. And also in the shiny New Penny Copper, since we're doing that, these are hoops. You can see they have a twisted appearance on the front. I do have 3 of these. These are called Hoop It Up in copper. This is the size. So they are about the size of a quarter. Maybe just a tiny bit bigger. Maybe around the outside of the quarter. So 3 pairs of these in shiny copper. Hoop It Up, number 119. Number 120. So we talked about the seed beads earlier. I will do my best not to break these. This reminds me of a crochet stitch, doesn't it? The little loops all inside each other. So this says gold, but you can see it's gold and silver mixed. So a mixture of the 2 metals in those beads. The earrings are the double teardrops that we always have with our seed bead necklaces. You can see some of these hang a little bit loosely. These can be easily adjusted with your fingers to make them lay better. You can also use a hairdryer on a low setting if some of the little, I want to call it fishing line because that's basically what it is. It's the plastic threads that is underneath these. That will help relax that, and then you can reform your necklace. So this is sitting at mid-chest right now with the 2-inch extension. Going to sit right down here above the bust. I brought this one out because it's a good one for fall with that gold and silver in it. Goes with a lot of our browns. This is City Catwalk in gold, and I do have 2 of them. This is number 120. I think we only ever had ours on that meeting night the one time. I don't remember having it that way again. Maybe too many people weren't able to do that. Industrial Empress in silver. So also back hinge. This is going to open on the front. Rounded bars of silver. I have this one in gold that I wear all the time, and people really like it. I get compliments on it. So I have 2 of these in silver, Industrial Empress is number 121. If I can get the number to stay over there. Number 122. 3-layer necklace, because you know I love my layers. So our top layer, I'm trying to separate them so you can see them. Top layer is chain with stars on each end. So they're up here kind of in the corners. Our second layer is stars all the way across. Our third layer is 1 star down in the bottom in the middle. So this is in gold, and our earrings have the little stars too. So if you want to be a star or feel starry, there you go. So up here, now I can show you a little bit better because I have hands free. The little stars on the top ones are right here, like at the corners of the neck. And then we have these like this. So with the 2-inch extension, this is going to all come down. Let's move it all down like this. So top one here, bottom one here. It's going to go from upper chest through the mid chest area. So this one is Americana Girl. And all those stars in gold. I have 2 of them. It is number 122. My granddaughters like stuff like that. So I had a few of those around here. Number 123, this is a necklace and bracelet set. It's called Harmonious Hearth in brass. So these are called Navajo pearls. They kind of have the, like a rubbed off look in the middle. And then we have little rhinestone spacers to give them a little sparkle. The bracelet is stretchy, and look, I didn't break that one. I've never had a bracelet break on the show before, so that was an accomplishment tonight. So this is the length. This one probably needs to be relaxed a little bit with the hairdryer like we were talking about earlier. But this is the length. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down to here, so it is going to be an upper chest necklace. It's not going to get to the middle of the chest. I have 3 of each piece, so 3 sets. This is going to be number 123. So again, brass, good for the fall. I like the brasses and the coppers for fall. They're nice warm colors. Goes with a lot of the colors in the clothes for this time of year. Alright, this one I have in 2 different colors. I have the black and I have the gold. These are called Museum Muse. These are all one piece, even though they look like 2. So double teardrops. They are hammered all around the outside. This is the length and size. So I have 2 of each color. I have 2 black, 2 gold. So make sure you specify which one you want. This is number 124. And that brings us to our last piece of the night already. Can you believe that? It doesn't take very long, does it? So we're doing good. It's 7:28. I've been getting them done in a half an hour or less. This is Saguaro Spring in black. So we have our black beaded flower, and then our disc has a little dot motif around the outside. This is the length and size. So these are a little bit smaller. The pieces are around the size of a nickel. 124 black. Okay, gotcha. I do have 2 pairs of these. So Saguaro Spring in black is number 125. All right. So if you missed anything, feel free to go back, watch the replay, catch it later. It'll post in just a few minutes. We will have a show on Sunday this week. Next week, only on Friday because we're helping Caitlin move on Sunday. They had a really busy week, so the only day they can move is on Sunday. So we're going to do that. Everybody's going to help after the meeting, and we're going to get them moved into their new place. And then toward the end of the month, I have surgery. So there's going to be, I think, 2 weeks that I don't do a show then, but we will be back full time, all the shows as of November 1st. So hit and miss a little bit during October just because it's a super busy month. There's a lot going on. But as of November 1st, we will be here for every show. All right, so thank you all for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. You're here so I don't have to talk to myself, even though I'm very good at that. Hope you have a great weekend. The weather's been really nice here, so maybe we can get out and get some stuff done. And I will see you back here on Sunday evening, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we'll look at some more jewelry. I haven't decided what we're looking at yet, so can't tell you. So it'll be a surprise to you and me. I will see you on Sunday, everybody. Good night.